Perfect timing. Hi, everybody. As soon as I hit live, they are happy that my husband is home. Good evening, everybody. How is it going? What are we doing? We are working on, let's see if we can finish piecing this top today, and then I can set it on the other side of the shop and wait until we get it quilted. All right, what we're working on today, I'll show you the picture real quick again. It's so pretty. I mean, how do you look at that? It's like I have a teacup and saucer somewhere that was my grandmother's that this reminds me of. I don't know what to do with it. I think I saved it, but I don't know what to do with it. The rest of all of her work went, oh, I didn't square up the shit. That's what we were doing. Squaring up. Um, the rest of the China stuff that was my grandmother's went to my cousins and stuff because they seem to think I held on to everything, and then my mom held on to everything. And if nobody else cared for it in the beginning, I'm sorry. Sally's here. Hi. Okay, we are. It has been a long day. So what we're doing is I have to square these up. We're changing to the tablet. There we go. So you can watch me. You can see all this. Nope, that's duplicates of all the stuff I gotta duplicate posts on Etsy. Like I have freaking time to do that too. Okay, these are supposed to be what, 8.5? Good pattern. I am up to 95 of you lovely people. Thank you so much. These are 8.5. Yep. But it's been a few days. And how do I want to do this? What's going to be? Let me get a little bit bigger ruler. Do I have a square? Hi, Daisy. How's my love? Huh? No, that is not a square. That's okay. Oh, we folded it last time, didn't we? Okay, I got it. I got it. We'll figure it out. So if I fold. Now they're going bonkers trying to get Robert to sit down. So I mentioned it last time and I wasn't sure what we should do. And I'll mention it again. It's supposed to be 8.5, 4 1/4. I was gonna see about doing something special. This one, you think? That's not too bad. You can do some simple stuff. Honestly, you can do anything you can read the pattern on. Because if you don't know how to do something, you'll just learn it. I've seen where somebody's first quilt was like a double wedding ring. Holy crap. But nobody said that they couldn't do it. And they didn't know it was the beginner one. They just found one that they liked and they did it. Anyway, but being as I'm 5 away from 100, shall we set another goal? And I thank you. My goodness. I'm gonna try to figure out how to do a YouTube short. Yeah, I know just enough to freaking get in trouble here. And do a thank you when we hit 100. But I was thinking maybe we'll come up with a couple. Um, okay, so it sounds great, but I haven't figured out how to do it. But we could do a poll and see what people would like when we hit what, 150, 200? We might as well make it even 200, and then you have plenty of time to vote. Um, we can do maybe a 3-yard quilt from start to finish. That would be a longer post. We could do a how the hell is my sewing room put together? Behind the scenes stuff. How do I have it set up? Seems like a lot of most of us quilters love to see how somebody else has it set up because we all grab ideas from everybody else. So that's an idea. I don't play games, so that can't be it. I ain't gonna sing for you. This YouTube channel that my husband's watching right now, when again, I'm learning, so I don't have it all figured out. But I think when somebody does once you get monetized, then people can have paid subscriptions. Like, wow, can't even imagine. But I think when somebody signs up for his big thing, he does like a dance for so many seconds. And then when he hits a major milestone, then he shifts and has it filmed like in his house and doing stupid shit with his friends and stuff. I don't know what to do because I've never done this before. So those of you that watch, I would love your ideas. See, if I would have not had 10,000 other things to do, I could have squared these up beforehand. I'm leaving on retreat tomorrow. So I gotta figure out how to pack, do this with you guys. The other direction is never enough. I'm just done checking it. So I've got projects packed. My friend Bree came over last night and we went through my scraps because she's going to do some paper piecing and it just takes little bits. So we figured that out. She has one of those decision-making paralysis at times and she's like, I do it, but I don't know. I just, I'm like, I get it. I do. These are the ones I've already done. Okay, do we want to square them all up now and then just sit and sew? Or do we want to square up a row, make the row, square up a row, make a row? Might break it up. Bree's good. Bree's good. She's got, she was in the hospital at one point. She had, they think it's esophagus stuff. I don't think they know. But she's got a endoscopy this month. Yay. And she might be stupid enough to take on would it be easier? Maybe. No, it's not necessarily easier. What's my problem? How much time do you got? Straight lines. Okay. And we have a week-long sew, so if you are one of the rare people that watches that's local for me, we have a week sew coming up next week. So it'd be Tuesday through Saturday, and that is the 9th through the, I'm going to say the 13th, but I'm not positive on it. And I don't know, this kind of, okay, this is the, I know that squaring stuff up makes life so much easier, but it's such a freaking pain in the ass. I got a big one going this way. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, I might, nope, we're winging it, right? We're just slapping that shit together like Mira and her puzzle pieces. What if I just don't care here? And I line that line up wherever the stitch line is, no matter what. Folded or not folded. You know, I'll get into a rhythm right about the time I'm done. Like my note on my hand. I'm on the last half of a roll of toilet paper at the shop. I have to remember to. Hey, Tessa. Thanks for your subscription. That's awesome. Thank you very, very much. Are you on? You are? I think. Well, let me close this pop-up and maybe I'll see you. It means a lot. I'm new enough at this that I don't know what I'm doing and I giggle. Seriously, I giggle every time I see somebody subscribe. So thanks. Did you get any more snow in Michigan? Pain in the ass. This is boop. 4 1/4, 4 1/4. Hey, good. Good to go. I got a few of you on. We are making, where's my picture? This is what we're making. That doesn't show up very well. I have a screenshot I can move to, but I don't have sound on it. Give me a second. We're doing the white version. That's not white. I think of it as white, but it's light blue, super light blue. All right, there's that set. But I had to, did I do these? Oh yeah, I did. That was our first row. I had to square up these blocks. Really? When, tonight or over the weekend or? I've never been online and had somebody subscribe at that moment that I've been able to catch it like that. So that was pretty damn awesome. I gotta say though, my kids are like, "That's great, Mom," and my husband goes, "Mm, nah, it's okay. I'm not doing it for him." Honestly, I've gotten more shit done since I've been doing this. Anytime I have to sew something, I'm like, well, I'll just turn this shit on. You can follow along this weekend. I don't even know if we have any snow in our forecast. I just don't even like saying those words. I am not a fan. Um, nope. This weekend will be low 50s during the day, mid 60s at night, or mid 40s at night. Eek. There we go. My least favorite part, you know. Oh, and that would be Scully. Scully hates that Robert had to go back to work, and so when he gets home, he's exhausted, and she's like, "Play with me now." Kind of thing. He doesn't think it's funny. He tries to have this conversation with her, saying, "I just got home. I'm gonna eat," or "Come on, give me a break." And she's like, "Yeah, I don't know what that means. You're talking, and you need to be playing." But it's dark and wet out, so it's not like we can really go outside. What's your temperatures like? I'm gonna enjoy my cushy temperatures here. And I think Bree and I are gonna pattern test our idea for the All Pacific Northwest Shop Hop for next year. Wish you guys could hear that. I have 3 more to go, and then we can start piecing. So I'm hearing through people that join that you guys use it as like podcast background noise kind of thing. That's cool. I like it. Don't hesitate to shoot questions. I mean, I know I'm just working on samples and my UFOs, but if you have a question on how to do something and I know how to answer it, please ask. Oh, and go to our Facebook page or my website. On Facebook, we're Material Magic Studio. I'll put links in the description when I get done. Well, there's a link to, I think there's links already on there. But if you go to our Facebook page, you will see a list of, should pin it to the top. I'll do that later too. But there's a post with 17 photos of entries into a fabric challenge. And there's voting for you to vote. You can text the shop with your vote. If you don't have Facebook or don't like using Facebook, you can go to our website. Up at the very top bar, there's a quarterly challenge tab or words. And if you click on that, then scroll down, it explains what the challenge is, shows the fabric that this challenge is about, and then has the 17 entries. You'll have to text the shop there because there's no way to vote on the website, but you can see them all. And they're nice big pictures. Okay, got all those hung, and that's fun. All right, let's look at our next grouping is that. And I don't know that, I don't know if you, oh, no, I have it hung too high. Starts with the purple. So that would be, okay, we're going to do these. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do, let's turn this back so you don't have to stare at me. 1, 2, 3, I'm hearing Robert in there talking to the dogs. Do you love me? I don't know. This is what we got bed-wise. We got one of these purple beds. I wonder if I can wash this. This is dirty. Ah, it has turned into a fidget toy is what it has turned into. Oh, I buried it. I need my mouse, and we'll go to this screen. I need to get a screwdriver. I have a replacement bulb for my machine. I had to look up how to do it because I've never had to change this light bulb, and I couldn't get this cover. Excuse me, get this cover off. Tell me I need a screwdriver. Okay, so we're gonna take one of these. We're gonna just kind of tuck that. Ends up with a glare. Is that even helpful? Probably not. All right, well, let's start piecing and see how much we can get done. I have a hefty goal, but then I have to finish figuring out what is going tomorrow. I should have wound some bobbins. Should have would have put it, right? All right, we're gonna do another set. We're gonna do 3 sets of this, and then we'll do an individual block at the end. Gotta love the Jason Yenter stuff. No. Okay. Okay. So, of 3, right? We're sewing top to bottom on these, and then when I sew the sets together, I will sew from bottom to top so they keep each other in alignment. I'm going to figure the next challenge for fabric. Alright, so being as we have 2 sets done, I try to press towards the least amount of seams unless it's a light dark issue. I have to pack up the machine, pack up this iron. I go once a year now, so I'm sure I'm going to forget something. I've got it. There we go. And we're going to sew from the bottom. Oh, my baby girl's asleep. Is her breathing? I can hear her breathing. I hope she's okay. I mean, she's not breathing hard, but there's this set. So, let's see. Do we sew all the rows before we start putting them together, or every time we get a row together, sew it to the next one? I think we do the latter. Right. One more seam, 2 more seams to press here, And then I can sew this row to the one we did the other night, Monday, I think. Yeah. Oh, four of you. Hi, guys. I've only got Sally talking to me. What the hell's going on, everybody? Where are you from? How's your evening? What you sewing on? Or be the strong silent type. That's okay, too. I talk enough for everybody, probably. All right, so this row is to start with and with solid block. Okay. So does the sound okay? Being as Sally's the only one talking to me, do I get like super loud at times? I tried to listen back, but I think it was my headphones because I kept fluctuating in how stinking loud I was. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me over the machine okay? Because as we get going on this here channel, I am learning what we need, light and sound and all that stuff wise. And as it is, I've got 3 camera views. My friend that I talked about a couple months ago that passed away, she was like, "Do you have 3 cameras?" Yes, and there's times I wish I had 4 or 5. It sounds okay? All right. Okie dokie. So here is row 2. Let's unhook row 1 from the wall. This one. I need to replace this design wall at home. We're going to do this and get the clips. By continually pressing, let's see, get the other camera on. By continually pressing to the big solid blocks, that means when you put your rows together, you can nest your seams better. They don't get real thick. I got an EP today. I'm so excited that it showed up. It is the 5-song EP collaboration between Aerosmith and Youngblood. Phenomenal. Those Steven Tyler and Dom's voice sounds so good together. They harmonize really well. You've got Dom gets kind of high, and the gravel of Steven. It's a nice mix. Hey, I got 5 of you on. How are ya? Okay, being as you're on, I'm going to ask a question. And you know what? I'm going to type the question, and then I'm going to go back to that screen. What is your favorite snack before? I know I asked this last time, but I didn't get very satisfying answers. So, where are we? Right there. I am going in retreat and I need some snacky stuff, and I don't want my fingers to get all yucky. Hey, rolled up here, freaking sewing machine. I have scraped hardwood, like hand hewed. It's kind of a little bit ripply, bumpily, and evidently my wheels just got in a groove and rolled me right the hell away from the machine. I'm like, wait. Okay, gonna put that there. Let's move the petal. So are you trolling in the kitchen so they'll stop barking at you on the couch? Let's get, there's 3 clips. 6 of you. Awesome. Well, welcome. I hope all of your bobbins are last you long times and you never have to seam rip and you always mysteriously have just the right amount of fabric for your project. Should we turn this into book talk? I am listening to book 2, Brimstone. First book is Quicksilver. And I can't remember the name of the series. The Era of something. And I have no idea how many books are scheduled to be in that series. But I reread book 1 in anticipation. Stop you right there and see if we can line up the next row so that no, I I have so many things to click on here. I have the opening screen, the pattern, this camera, the camcorder, the ending screen, and I have one for my phone if I ever need to do that again. So I keep clicking on the wrong one. Where's the pattern? So we've done row 1 and row 2, so we need this. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, set you there. And that means we need 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. So this row starts with piece green. So now we'll chain piece and we'll get this one to go through. Really? I lost Bobbin Chicken. I didn't even know I was actually playing, but there you have it. All right, I will press this, and unfortunately, I have to. Oh, maybe not. Can I not hook my bobbin? And find a way to go ahead and wind more bobbins without unthreading. 2 spools thread here, so we're going to try it. not my favorite thing to actually thread this machine. No, you need to stay right there. Yeah, that might work. Let me. All right. Can I tell a story about anything? Anybody need to want to know anything? Oh, hi. Hi, Teresa. Licorice, nuts, and apple slices. Carrot sticks. No, they're not too messy. That's a good idea. The watercolor flower fabric. Isn't it pretty? This is Jason Yenter. Let me open that up for you to see a little bit better there. So this is one of Jason Yenter's. This is his new line, Blooming Day and Night. And this is a border stripe that this is cut out of. I have links in the description to my website for sale. How are the chickens? That's such a sore subject. Ooh, what's going on over here? Um, my my case was dismissed, basically, because in my opinion, and I guess the judge too, they've decided that it should have been a civil suit or a harassment suit, but I guess Columbia County doesn't have shit for harassment. And how come that's not? There we go. It wasn't spinning the bottom. So being as she never threatened me, it wasn't a stalking order. Stalking orders, if you look at the law, stalking is for um, fear of harm or previous harm kind of thing and don't want to have to happen again. And that's not really what is going on. Sadly, though, she decided, and she was kind of right. It was a win for her to get it dismissed. But then she went to TikTok and showed the court papers, has my name, has the case number, telling everybody to look up the case, that they could get the transcripts. I'm not even sure how to do that. So she's like a step away from defamation of character, in my opinion. But it can sit there and be. I prefer everything to just not go any further than this. If she doesn't do anything else, I'm not going to do anything else. If she puts up the banner, if she does more things, then I'll have to do some stuff. I don't want it, but I will. So that's the chickens. Yeah, totally not kidding. I can tell you though that the judge was like, "Are you serious? I don't even know how it got this far because it was a different judge than who issued the case, issued the temporary, and the he Zoom called in. There was a problem, and because he wasn't the other judge, he really had no idea of the other stuff that this woman does in full, so he had nothing to, no previous information to base anything off of where the other guy did. And maybe if I had the first judge that did the temporary, maybe it would have been different. But realistically, if you look at the law, they did the right thing. Oh my God, I have 8 of you. Good evening, good evening. So yeah, that's it. She's been all over TikTok, bad mouthing me, and bad mouthing the woman that she has the other case on. And her incorrect version of things getting put around all over. But that that last one after the trial, or it wasn't really a trial, but felt like it. Um, yeah, she went to TikTok and posted, and now she's put my name out there. She went ahead and put my whole name out and was telling people that I've bankrupted my business and it keeps changing what it does in this building. And now I have a business that old people come in and out of, and and fuck you. Like, okay, fuck you. Because I have not bankrupted my business. It has only ever been a house for a gold shop. And and she's not correct. But I have a big problem with her. What are you doing, Dusty? Freaking eating leaves? Dusty. Yeah, I don't like that she's talking about me and putting my name out there and telling her sycophants to look shit up. Not a fan. I don't think I can do anything about it. But being as I mentioned things that were in, what was that, TikTok posts in court, because I was trying to get my point across that she's kind of threatened some stuff, even if she hasn't come right at me. And so her video was like, yeah, I blocked her from everything. I don't know how she got the video. Somebody must be sharing them with her. She did not block me off of TikTok, and I just walked right into her account and started downloading videos. Whatever. Now she's made it private, which means it's harder for her fans to find her too. So it's going to limit who all can hear. But so unfortunately, I have a really long timeline, and every time we hear something or see a video or whatnot that affects me or talks about me, it gets saved to the Google Doc where all the things are, and then I go to the timeline and I fill in whatever it is. So right now, nothing has happened since, when was that? November something? Mid-November, 19th, 13th, something like that. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. Next. Mm, You must eat so much better than me, Teresa, because, well, one, I'm not a huge apple slice fan, so that one probably wouldn't happen. I don't know. I have the same problem though at home because I'm in this. I want to snack on something. Nothing in the cupboard looks good. Maybe pretzels and a hummus thing or something. I don't know. Oh, Brie had some of those peanut butter filled pretzel things. That was kind of good. Maybe I'll bring a tub of those. But that means somehow between now and when I get to the retreat, I have to manage to pack my car, work till 3, get to the store, buy toilet paper for the store, buy snacks for my trip. You guys are so cute. All the girls, well, not all the girls. Dusty's being a loner eating leaves on the Murphy bed, but Scully and Waddy have cuddled up to Daisy on her pillow fortress on the floor. You ate them all? What kind? That'd be pretty good. We made cookies and the other like a week or so ago, Michael's birthday, and yeah, it just they never hit the spot. But you know, oatmeal cookies never hit the spot for me. I can't imagine what somebody would have to do to an oatmeal cookie to make me eat multiple in a sitting. But I will kill a brownie like it's nobody's business. Regular Toll House, or do you have a special recipe? Oh, wait, before we go too far, let's go to the next one. We are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And this group, and we need 1, 2, 3. They just all of his colors always go so good. Okay. We've been watching food porn, so we're in the mood for some. What's the matter? Hey, what's the matter? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I'm not sure what your problem is. Why are you whining? Oh, all right, guys. You want to see the wet dog? She was, hi, whining and nosing at Daisy. I just wanted to make sure there was no problem over there. What are you doing, wet dog? Hi. Aren't you beautiful? Oh, what's the matter, you? Hey, what are you whining about? Hey, can I check you out and make sure nothing's wrong? Yeah? All right. All right, go. What? Oh, well, screw you too. Play with your sister. Daisy doesn't want to play. They're acting really weird. She's been nudging Daisy. I'm weird. All right. Sorry. I went all silent on you guys, but Daisy's 15 and a half, so I'm constantly making sure she's still breathing and that there's not a problem. I'm like, is Scully trying to tell me there's a problem with Daisy? It's just, yeah, I know it's a thing. But there you go. Hey, be nice. Quit bugging her, dipshit. But I can tell you, Rhonda and I both want to be at the courthouse in January to support the assault case girl. And I've talked to her. I have managed to talk to a few people that have issues with this person and her boyfriend, current boyfriend. And so I've got copies of all kinds of legal documents from their cases too. And knowing what I know already, I kind of want to see what yarn she's gonna try to spin. That'd be interesting. Rhonda's like, I want to go. So do I. I don't really want to close the shop to do it, but I might consider it. It's January 9th. How busy am I going to be on January 9th? What day of the week is that? Does anybody got a calendar so I don't have to look one up? Well, in bizarre upon bizarre, the woman that has the assault case, her mom did my hair for my wedding. So small world. Because once the woman was talking to her mom and said my name. She's like, I know her. I'm gonna call her right now. So cute. I'm like, well, how the hell is your mom? That's great. All right, we gotta pick this off the wall. It's gonna be so pretty. Okay, maybe I shouldn't keep pinning it to the wall. I'm gonna pick it down every 5 minutes. God, I need to get that piece of insulation paneling home so that I can get blarg. So I can get a new design wall here. That would be great. Something I can actually stick pins in. Okay, now we're gonna have green up against green. It's gonna be kind of cool. Where's the? All right, I'll flip this so you don't have to look at me. You can look at what I'm doing. Nobody wants to look at me. Okay, 10. Holy crap, you guys! How's it going? Thank you, thank you for clicking on my wee little live post and hanging out for a bit. I I'm I'm in awe that Sally is obligated to watch, but to have you guys join and just put up with my shit. Do you just show up to hear me swear about shit? Because I can do that. Oops, crap. Yeah. When you're working with pins and you've got to hold one in your mouth, it's much, much, much easier than a clip. So, hey, being as I got a bunch of yous on, I'm gonna ask again, what should I do for like a 200 follow thing? I'm Tonight I have pushed a little closer to 100. Not a big enough gap for me to push a big thing. But I've never done this, guys. I have absolutely no idea how you set the goals, how you do fun things, but and what the right kind of thing is for quilters, snarky ass quilters. And maybe it's different each group. So is there something that you think would be cool, like me picking a 3-yard pattern and sewing it beginning to end? That's not the one I want. That's the one I want. Would that be cool? Would you like me to change where the cameras are and go through how my sewing room is set up, a kind of a behind the scenes thing? Maybe a tutorial on how to do something? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to go see what Sean does over on, is it just, it's just a guy or it's crap. I should see what that is for you because he's pretty awesome. Um, a Notion from my shop. It's not a giveaway, Sally. Or how to use a Notion? That? Yeah, I could probably do that. No, that's not gonna work because I'm live. So I might be able to look that up on my phone while I sew this row. Whoa! Again, the chair just kind of rolled my ass completely away from my sewing machine. Amazing. Let's see. I have a who I follow. Yay, look, I'm live. I will put it in the post. He is an awesome, he's from Australia and he's here sewing. He has a channel. Got several thousand people. which, I mean, maybe in the grand scheme of things isn't huge, but oh, so Sally, to go on your idea there, I have a favorite tool, a binding tool. I could do that. I could show people how that works. I don't know how to subscriptions. Who do I subscribe to? The candy shop. Do I not have? Oh, I'm gonna have to subscribe to him over here too. It's like a guy who likes to sew. What is it? Just a guy who sews. I'm close, but I know I don't have it quite right. Not quite. Oh, no, that's right. The guy who sews. So the guy who sews is fantastic. I might go check him out and see what he does for like little milestone things. Unfortunately, all I ever see is what my husband's gaming people do, and that's different than us. To share your favorites. Okay, that's an idea. Maybe I'll start a poll or something and get people to vote on what that'd be. There's really only a few things that I couldn't live without. I'm very much a find a workaround girl, which sometimes doesn't help with the business stuff because I want you to buy the pieces, but I could also show you a workaround to not buy the pieces kind of thing. It's like that. If you're watching, you should go to my website or my Facebook channel and vote on the challenge. We've got some fantastic entries. You would on Facebook, it gives you two different ways that you can submit your vote, either by voting right there on the post or texting my store your entry numbers. You know, I was also thinking about, I had an idea, and I guess that would work for this, would be I could do maybe a live from the shop and do a trunk show of sorts. I might even be able to do one from here of my quilts that I've made. Some of them might even be for sale if they wanted that. Okay, what are we doing? Now that I sewed the rows together. Okay, absolutely nobody told me that being adult is saying, what was I doing? Like 100 fucking times a day. I mean, it doesn't help that I run a business, so I'm always being interrupted. I'm actually starting to find ways when I start a project to make it to where it's easy for me to notate where I left off. So what else am I gonna do? It's not like you can keep customers from coming in while you got work to do, or you won't have work to do. And you know, usually it's just as you get into a rhythm or you finally remember what you were doing and you get all your pieces together and you just start to dig into it and then here comes somebody and you're like, I just figured it out. But that's the hassle when you do all the pieces. I'm the website person, I'm the Etsy person, I'm the Facebook person, I'm some reason. I'm a YouTube person. So I do it all. I do it all. That's okay. But I don't have anybody to bitch about doing it wrong. Let's see. Before I get to the end of that, let's get the next piece together. This is going to come here. Let's go ahead and press this. Which way am I pressing? This way. Okay. Up, I guess. Up, I guess. Um, no sales per se. I did have one of my customers say that they went and saw my quilts and bought a couch. I'm pretty sure that's not considered a commissionable. But I have posts out so that um, I can advertise that it's down there and that they're having sales and stuff. So I gave them my information, hoping that they'll cross post and do shout outs to me as well. That being said, we bought a mattress in Scappoose, and I hadn't even thought of it. But when I told him what I did, he told me to bring down some quilts. So I think that's pretty cool. Something went bing, but I don't have a pop up, so I don't know what it is now. So did somebody come? 10! Oh my goodness, again, hi. It's bouncing high tonight. Although Sally and Teresa were the only ones talking to me, and that's okay. Hang out. Watch me fuck this up somehow. But by nesting my seams like that, I don't know if you're noticing, then my intersections are looking pretty good. I'm human and I'm not going to stress about it, and you guys shouldn't stress about it either. Where am I going to set this? Okay, right there. Whoa. Let's finish this row. All right, we are pressing to the solid square. I love this block. These colors, purples and blues, gotta love them. Isn't that pretty? He does so good with his watercolor stuff. I'm telling you. All right. And this row starts with solid on the left. I think this is the largest grouping I've had watching at one time. So this is just a banner night, guys. Thanks. Okay. It'll be forever before I get to that monetization thing, and that's not really necessarily what I'm doing it for. So I'm not going to turn it down. It would be amazing. I'm so far from that because I'm brand baby now, and that's okay. I can be brand baby. Do. All right, so now that's these two sections I got to sew together. So I want to start the next one so I can chain piece, and that's going to be. Let's come over here. 11. Mine goes up to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3. Um, let's do 1, 2, 3. And it starts with red, red up, orange down. Okay, let's get this next row. Bye. Rolling over the dog's blankets. Where did Scully get? Okay. 2 on the Murphy bed, 2 on the floor. So, being as we were talking cookies just recently there, what's everybody's favorite dessert? Whether it's something you can make at home or not. Just what's your favorite dessert? That's this whole stack. And let's change to that camera. If this continues to go as well as it seems to be going, I'm probably going to see about getting another camcorder. I might be able to find even an old one that somebody doesn't want anymore and have that work. But, I like the camera that's shooting straight down here, the one I'm on right now. The the desk one that's that side, that is my tablet. The tablet I was using kind of stopped working really well. So this is my current gaming tablet. Goes back and forth to work with me all the time because it's technically a work tablet, so I can walk around and take a payment out at a car, which I haven't done since COVID, or look at patterns for people or something, which also doesn't happen often. But being as work pays for it, I try to make sure that it goes to work. And then I got this wimpy little old um, webcam that's just balanced on the monitor. I think what I'll also do is this one starts with the stripe. It does. I'll also see about getting a clamp that hooks onto the desk that holds the monitor because it's very wobbly. Doesn't feel very secure. I can tap the desk and it'll wobble back and forth. And then if I could do that with a stand, then I might put two monitors because I I do so much crap that one monitor is never big enough. Okay, we're gonna set the red and orange row aside. We're gonna do this last press on this row, and I will pin it to the big one and have a row together, another row together. So we're doing, so this is the row we're doing right now. So the next one is orange and green, and there's three, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there should be 4 here. Hello, I heard a ba-ding. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and let's do it this way then. I'm at the point that maybe we should just make our stacks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is a whole row, and I can set that together over there. Then we're going to have this row. There's 4 of these, which there are, and I need 3 of these, which here's 3. But then I'll have a little bit more working space over here, don't you think? And then there should be 3 and 4. Yep. Hey, that means we might have right. Doesn't always happen, but Get this down here. Okay. So pretty. We're going to take the row that we just pressed and sewed, and it's going to go here. All right. Did I? Yeah, it's right here. Okay. Let's hook it together. We're going to have a top tonight. Okay, you other 7 people. What's the weather like in your area? These people just want to hear me chitter on about shit. And that's okay. I can certainly fucking talk. I gotta make a freaking eye appointment. I dropped a contact when I went to take them out, and it was my last set of contacts. So I've been wearing my glasses for weeks. Well, almost a month now because I had to wear glasses to court instead of contacts. She showed up in a leather skirt and told the judge, I'm sorry, I swear a lot. It's just my vocabulary. I mean, she worked for the court system. Shouldn't she know better than that? He was not impressed, I can tell you that. Oh, goodness. I gotta get some birthday gifts. Still need some Christmas gifts. Oof. All right, we're going to unhook that that row. So Monday, someone suggested. I'm all over the place with topics. I'm sorry. Monday, someone suggested peanut M&Ms, which are good, but that's never something that I'm in the mood to just meow on. Licorice, maybe, like Teresa said. Maybe even the carrots. Let's see. I haven't started what yet. Did I miss something there, Sally? Oh, crap. Oh, all right. Whatever. Done is better than perfect. That's what we're going with. I'm a human, not a machine. Now, what the hell are we going to put on the back of this? I think we're going to do a scrappy 2.5-inch strip binding. If I have some leftover strips. I'm just not sure enough to go all the way around. I might have to sew them end to end instead of on the thighs. Okay. I think there's a delay here. Answers there, Sally, because I get a bunch of things coming in all at once. And it's like, that must be our topic shifts. Weird. Technology. All right. Oh, haven't started Christmas shopping yet? That's probably what that one is. Um, I can tell you I've done a lot of looking. My problem is I don't want to buy from the big box stores. And anything I find is either out of this world expensive and not great quality, or I can't find shit. I found something I want, but it's not available until next year, unfortunately. And the only thing I can probably afford is a scarf, and um it's gonna be 75 bucks. So I'll talk about it though, because we have some airspace to fill. There is, okay, so please excuse me if I get some of the terms wrong, but there are clan tartans. There is a whole index of approved, acknowledged tartans. Most of them are like the clans, or they, it, well, every weft and wane, that's every thread going, uh, every thread going each direction means something. How many of this color, how many of that color, how they intersperse, how they gap, how they whatever. And they they somebody ended up making a witch tartan. It has been acknowledged by and put into whatever that database book is. It's acknowledged as an actual tartan, and it's black, gray, I believe, red, and pink. So looking at it when it's on screen and stuff, I don't necessarily see the pink in there, but that's obviously because I'm not close up to it. So there is an actual witch tartan, and I've been waiting to be able to buy some. And I think all I'm really going to be able to do is buy something made in it. And I am just not, I just can't afford their art. It is worth every penny. It's just out of my budget. And I say it like that because you get so many people that treat our art, whether that's painting, crochet, knitting, quilting. This is an art too, even though it's fabric. They treat it like if we put a price tag on it that's our time, which you never get, and our cost, which is how you're supposed to do it. You get cost back and you get some money for your time. They come off with the statement of your price is too high. You need to lower the price of your item. No, you just can't afford this. That's I shouldn't demean nobody should demean their work because of that. Does that make any sense? Going off on a tangent, sorry. But I'm a maker and I'm somebody that never ends up getting what something's actually worth out of it. I'm ecstatic tonight, guys, just seeing all these numbers. I appreciate everything. I appreciate you guys taking time to listen to my sad ass talk on here while I sew. What the hell's the next? Oh, I'm holding it. We're doing this. Now we do the yellow. This is the next one. Right, yellow to green, yellow to green. And we're going to start with this and then this. All right, that was my soapbox. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. That's we have to be passionate about something, right? I mean, it's like the art equivalent of people saying that you're too much. Somebody's too much. You just need to quiet down. You just need to. Nope, I'm sorry that you're not enough for it. I'm not going to change who I am because you can't handle it. Does that make sense? I really should have trimmed some of this a smidge more. This is going to be one of those. I'm human. Done is better than perfect. I'm just going to be a smidge off on a few things here. But when everything is done, you'll never see it. Okay, that's the whole row. Okay, so let's press this one and start one more block of this limeade one. No, this was citrus. Let's just call this citrus. Because there's orange, lemons, and limes on this one. Right? Orange, lemons, and limes. All right, so I'm going to set this here. Oh, no, I was supposed to pick up a set and start one so that I can pick this off the machine, chain piecing and all. Eek. All right, let's finish pressing this. It should be mostly pressed. And then we'll have, I don't know, many rows. Many rows together. I'm not doing too bad. Although I have this window tucked just a smidge low so I can't see how long we've been. There we go. Oh, crap. We're already at an hour 22. Want me to keep going? We're so close, right? So close. Like I don't have anything else to freaking do, right? So, well, sadly, I didn't press this one. I just put it on and set it aside. Let's see. What? Oh, who's this? Hey, Janet, how's it going? Oof. We are going to push through. I think this might be a long one because we've got, I have to press this and I have a row done to sew onto it and then two more rows. And this half is done. It'd be great to be able to say I finished this. Because at this point, if I started a new live, it wouldn't be very long to finish, right? Okay, silly. This is where I need a bigger space. I'm really cramped. If you could really see how this is set up. Make sure those are upright. I wouldn't want any flowers upside down. Thanks. It's pretty. I love his fabrics. Whoops. There's that. Pink. Okay. Two more clips. So To make it a smidge easier, I am going to set this aside and I will finish the row I've started on the machine, press it, start the next row, press it. So those two together, press, and then so that two row set to this one. So I don't have to manhandle this anymore for a little bit. Am I always going left to right? I ought to think about that. All right, there's another one of those. So Janet, we're coming up on 100 followers. Can you believe it? Or subscribers, or whatever the hell it's called. Eek, so freaking cool. But so I won't do a little. I'll do a little thank you video, but um, our next milestone, we'll do like 100 milestones. So at the 200 mark, what should we do? Got some good ideas. What have you seen done? I could demonstrate a tool to do something different. I could do it behind the scenes. I could do a trunk show. Maybe the trunk show should be a bigger number. I don't know. Make a 3-yard quilt start to finish. That'd be another really long one. That would have to be a Monday. So I can maybe start earlier and not have to go so late. If I can get this done, then I don't have to worry about it. Don't have to do another video on it. And then I can just concentrate on whatever it is I'm going to be doing at retreat and deciding what my next UFO will be. If I'm starting my next UFO project. I think I heard a couple of you listen in the car, so you can't really respond anyway, but you listen to me spew my crap. Okay. Oh, I was given an idea today. So we do Facebook live sales on our Facebook channel the last Tuesday of the month. So the last Tuesday of December is New Year's Eve Eve. So we should do another drinking game one on that. That could have been any shop hop, Janet. Which one? What was the fabric? When was it? Now I do 2 a year. No, I didn't know. Crap. What way is this row supposed to go? Is it supposed to gold on top, green on bottom? Gold on top, green on bottom. It's supposed to start like this. So I did something wrong there. Nope. Here. Let's hook this one together. I just need the next piece for the chain sewing. You didn't do this Harvest Moon one, did you? Well, the Jason Yenter Fall stuff? No, you weren't here for that. Would have had to have been one before that. Did you do the All Pacific Northwest shop on? I have a few kits currently for that. cool. Oh, when it gets this big, it's kind of daunting. So I'm going to stand up. And I'm going to start pressing down instead of up so I don't have to fold as much stuff up and over everything else. I just love how this connects. I can kit this too. I just have not managed to create a listing for the kit so it could show up on the website. But I want to say it's 94 before shipping, and that gives you the border stripe to cut pieces out of, the 30-piece jelly roll that's used, which is an odd number, but he does it himself, so he can do whatever he wants. And the binding. Can't remember if it was 21st. End of October, beginning of November this year. That would have been the Harvest Moon shop hop. So that would have been Jason Yenter Fall Fabrics. If I'm figuring correctly. All right, what do we got? We're going to pretend that this is the beginning of the row here. This one. So that's this section. Wow, we're just going to do it really weird. How about that? Because we lost our rhythm somehow. Doesn't really matter as long as they end and sewn in the correct order. Doesn't matter how I get there. Ah, crap. It happened again. This, ultimately, it is to start with a. Well, I'm gonna have to just stop chain beating. To this all up. Oh crap! All right. Maybe we will do one more because I have to finish this row, and there's 2 more rows, and we're already at. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. We've hit the hour 30 mark. Do you guys want me to keep going? I can keep going for a little bit longer. If people are wanting, I've got 10 of you. We might as well keep going. Um, thank you. What is it? Lo, I cannot pronounce your name, sweetheart. I'm gonna fuck that all up. But thank you. This is a Jason Yenter quilt. This is um this Blooming Day and Night. Here, let me switch camera views. Oh, here. I'll tell you what. I can pop up something on the screen, but my mic cuts out. So can you just Lois? Oh, hi. How are you? It ran all together. I'm sorry. I'll show you the pattern, but my mic cuts out for a second. Kind of cool, huh? So obviously we're doing the light one and not the dark one. I prefer the dark, but I always. Bye, Sally. All right, what do we got here? Thing is, I've screwed this all up. I got out of order. It is a super nice pattern. It is all for sale on our website because I own a store. And so let's see. I can't see the little picture to see if this is the lowest that I know or if this is a different lowest. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. I can repeat myself. And if you already know it, it's my waste of air. And I can kit it. I just have not put it up on the website yet. I typically go live if you're new here because I have a feeling several of you are new. So, gosh, thank you. You guys are going to get tired of hearing me say that, I think, but that's okay too. Um, but I can get this. The individual things are up on the website, but I can kit it on the website. It's just not there yet. But shop in Warren, Oregon, Material Magic, and because I had way too much to do because I do it all at the shop, I decided to start a YouTube channel. Realistically, I wasn't doing much sewing at home. I have a nice space, but I just wasn't sewing much at home. So the original plan here was to jump through my UFOs. I have one of the apps that spins like Wheel of Fortune, and I put 20 of my UFOs in it, and we'll spin and do a UFO and go to the next. Which, I mean, we'll come back to that. Fun to do a gradient season. He does gradient stuff so well. And this is just all spring, but he does so well with the ombre color shifts that he's kind of the master at it, in my opinion. And on the YouTube channel, I typically go live 2 days a week and do Mondays and Thursdays because that just works out with the home schedule. I do lives on the last Tuesday of the month on Facebook for the shop, so it won't interfere with those. And I have tried to do date night one Saturday a month, so Saturdays don't work. So Mondays I'm off work, so I can start prepping a little early, which is great if we're going to do something that's going to be long. This is longer than I expected. And Thursdays, because there are times that I bump it to Friday if something happens on Thursday. Okay. And since we got the green row done, where's that hooked? There it is. Oops. Oh no, this is the last of the green row. I'm tired. It has been a hell of a day. We have a fabric challenge that we do 4 times a year, and I just hung them all. We're at the um, voting stage, and they're all listed on the website and on the Facebook page. On the website, you would go to up at the top. You will. When is the next marathon sewing day in the shop? Let's see. The third Saturday is the 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And I just don't have a damn calendar in here. I suppose I can look it up on my phone for you. But it's the third Saturday. And then we do a week so as well. And that's next week. So Tuesday through Saturday next week. I think it's the 9th through the 13th, I think is what that ends up being. So it's $45 and you bring your stuff on Tuesday and you hang out and sew all damn week. If you have an appointment, you can go, you can come back, but you don't have to tear your stuff down. You don't have to take it home at night. And we do potlucky stuff. It's fun, which means I gotta get a goodie bag together. Means I gotta figure that out. And then you have to contact the shop for that, and I'll get you on the list. Was it the all-night show that you were thinking of? Sure. I think it should be prescribed. I don't know if I can scribble unlegibly like a doctor if you need me to. I will totally lie about that for you. That's another beautiful row. Okay, so I'm gonna set this here, and we are working on this one, and I have one more row. And this is gonna tag us the end of one of these, so let's just pick this one. I have someone coming from Astoria to do this one the week so. I'm just flabbergasted at how many of you are cat watching tonight. That just blows me away. Oh my goodness. So what are we gonna call us? The feral quilters? That's too lame. Feral fiends? For the shop we call them the magic makers. Material magic makers. So magic makers. Because magic is our thing. But this is kind of an offshoot. It allows me to swear more than I can on the lives for the shop. I can say fuck here. And I have screwed up and done live at the shop and caught the F word out. And I'm like, damn it. This is the wrong live for that. I will have to talk to my friend and see if she wants to do the drunken live sale this month. So how we did that is um, every time. So I guess I could Feral Posse. That's cute. I'm good with that. Oh, what are we doing? Is this supposed to? Oh, whew. I looked at the row done over here and I was it stopped here. I didn't see this one. I'm like, oh my God, I did something wrong. I did not. Um, see, it's so nice. So pretty. And I was starting to say something. I have no idea what. I'm not tracking for shit right now. So, is what it is. All right. Where's the picture? I'm constantly burying shit. Dark blue up, purple down. Okay. And start with floral. Okay. Let's get these three together and then we'll sew the three to the rest. And then I wonder if I can. I'm a little tired to be doing it, but I wonder if I could overlap and get. This is just comical because I just can already tell it's not going to work. If I can get my personal phone set up to on OBS here, because I've done it before, so it should be easy to connect if I can figure it out. And if that's the case and I can get it figured out, what the fuck did I do here? So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's the problem. Oh crap. I actually have to rip. So maybe while I'm ripping, I can figure it out. Where I was going with that is maybe if I can get the phone set up to display the camera on the live here, then as soon as I get this together, I'll pin it to the wall. I'll shift to that phone so I can show you the done quilt. What do you think of that? You wanna watch me rip? Not my favorite thing. The previous owner of the shop, when she would have classes and us students would fuck something up, she would offer to rip it for us because we were mad because we're attached to the fabric and she has no attachment to the fabric. She cared less, which is, it was still nice to be able to hand her off something and say, yeah, go ahead and rip this and I'll do the next step and come back to this. Pretty neat. So close. Where is, I set my phone? I've got so much to do before I leave for retreat. Did any of you use the electronic seam ripper? The electric seam ripper is kind of like a shaver. The last ones I saw were purple. I haven't gone looking for that in a long time. I don't know if they still are putting that out. All right, sewed it on the wrong side, so let's try this. Let's overlap and see if I can get the camera shared, because I think you guys would like that. And sometimes it'd be nice to flip that camera and show you the cute shit that dogs do, etc. Okay, that's that. Let's take this off. This row starts with a flower. Damn it. Got the wrong camera again. All right. And then we're going to do a flower and, wait a minute, blue up, purple down. Good, I've done that right. Gotta double check with yourself from time to time. Let's see. Where is, I want to go to my, there. That. Wow, I still got 9 of you. You think only Lois is talking a little bit. I don't think I closed. Maybe I did. It is ninja something. Yep, that's it. We might just be able to get this figured out. Not too difficultly. The scissors. I ate the scissors. Oh, there they are. There is that. I'm going to add my camera to OBS. I don't know if that's going to work. We're just going to press some buttons and see if we can make it work. Okay, then this goes here. Start. Mute it. It was not to, blow anybody's ears out with multiple mics going. going to just plug away at this. We're going to put this over here. We're going to, I don't want it looking at me, that's for damn sure. It came right back to me. There we go. Let's just point it to the room and see if, oh, it works. Okay, good. We're going to just set it down for now. And then I'll get to show you the wall when we put it up, okay? That'll be great. All right, I'm gonna put one more of these. So we are in our 3 rows. We're going to sew these 3 rows together. And sew the 3 to the rest of it, and I'll show you the whole thing. I had 10 of you waiting on bated breath to see what this beautiful quilt is going to look like. As I get samples done and quilted and stuff, if they go up for sale, I will go ahead and put links to them for people. You guys are interested. Okay, let's do this. Just we're so close, I can almost taste it, right? Whoops. Further. I have a bigger ironing board, but when I turn the camera around, I'll show you what the setup is, and you'll see why I don't really space right here to do that. We're going to shift to this camera. Green to greens. Seriously. They're all the same colors as the flowers, and I set them on one of the flower blocks and couldn't see them because they're the same colors. Yeah, I know. I'm just getting tired. I did all the photo work for the entries. You know, I gotta look at that. That I'm gonna have to adjust a smidge. Okay. And then people would think that that's probably much easier than it is. I can't just take the photos and slap them up. I've got to make them all the same size and number them on the image so that when I post them, you know which entry number it is. All this frickin' editor work. I mean, I think they turned out okay, but that was all they had to do that. So you do use it, huh, Lois? Yeah, I haven't. I had one and then never used it. Gave it to a friend of mine. It just wigged her shit right out. She was like the happiest of campers. Like, well, I'm glad I can make your day. But now I haven't seen any of the people talking about it in a while, so I wasn't sure if they're still a thing. It hasn't popped across my, hey, this is on sale, or don't forget these products kind of thing. This is hot. So if I would always put the clips in the same spot, I know. This is ADD sewing. All right. Oops, I'm on the wrong camera. I'm sorry. Oops. That was the wrong one too. Oops. already putting them in the wrong spot. How does that look back here? All right. I have a little issue right there. I'm surprised Daisy has a cut. She will shortly. Let's see if we can beat her, okay? Not beat her as in with a stick. You know that. Beat her as in finish before she wakes up. She's old. She sleeps all the time. Nothing gets that dog happier than freaking dinner time, though. She's a true foodie. Mhm. 2 rows sewn together. This last row, let's start looking that together. Now I'm like trying to go quick, huh? Eek! Slipped right out of my hand. This starts and ends with a solid, so let's go ahead and put that on. 9 of you still watching or listening. I feel like I need to tell jokes, but nobody's gonna. We need to treat this like stand-up comedy. Okay. Let's. This is. Whoops, almost done. But let's press this. Being as we've shifted the press down, let's go ahead and continue that instead of alternating. I just love how it steps in color here. The neat thing about this particular pattern is Jason kind of prints these himself. These are his patterns. So they sell for $6. And I should be able to continue to get this pattern. He probably has put this out before with a different border stripe and jelly roll. But you could use this again and again. I mean, this wouldn't have to be a border stripe. Okay. That's okay. Just gotta make sure it's moving right here. Oh, I got one chain piece section. That's not gonna happen. Let's put in a leader ender. I might as well put a couple of those in my bag too. That's, I'm gonna want them. Retreat probably. Whoops, wrong direction. Let's not screw it up now. It's the last pressing. Starts with flower, ends with flower. I hope my husband went to bed. He has been so stressed about work, and when he's got a problem that he's trying to work out, it kind of, his brain continues to chew on it. And he ends up staying up late, not getting sleep, but then That's not good either. You can't figure out the problem if he's constantly trying to stay awake either. All right, let's. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, let's put this back here. I'll get most of the way through that. Oh, 2 long rows, and we are done. I might wimp out on that last pressing of the seams so that I can get it up and show you. Should be okay. All right, we're going to change views here. So nice. Oop, quit sliding. So I was showing off one of the things that I'm going to be crazy enough to make again, but I'm going to start it at retreat. I'm going to tell you, I'm probably not going to finish it, and I can finish that on camera. So, Nana, if you're watching this later, you might end up getting to watch me sew some of it because I'm not going to marathon this like I did last time. I might enjoy it more if I don't try to get it done in 3 days. Well, there's the puppers. What's the pupper Scully doing? Sounds like she's gonna go find out if there's anything going on outside that she's missed while she took a little nappy poo. Let's see, 7 of you still, 219 views. You guys, this is just kind of a Christmas present for me. Thank you. At this rate, I haven't looked because I can't see. We're gonna hit 100 before Christmas. We're gonna hit 100. We're gonna hit 100. That's just. I know I keep saying it. I'm sorry. It's just kind of blowing my mind. The little old weenie and my little freaking foul mouth has got you guys watching. It'd be great. Okay, wait a minute. That shift. You can tell that I'm slipping a little here. Nobody will notice it. It's just a 16th off, I think. We quilted out, right? That's what they tell us. The long armor can fix it. Really, I do long arming now. We can't fix everything. It's ridiculous to think that some of the things can be fixed. But some people think it's like, really? Okay, I've now thrown clips to 2 different spots, and I think I said I wasn't going to do that, right? So I watched this video months ago, and it could have been last year, who fucking knows? And it was somebody with ADD, ADHD, something like that. Either, don't know, both. And he did this little video, and I keep replaying it in my head. So kudos to you, whoever you were. She was filming herself, but instead of being done with something and setting it down, and here I am not on the right fucking camera again. Instead of just setting it down, she goes, "Don't set it down, put it away." And then she'd do that several things. And I'm like, I do that to myself because I'll catch myself. I'll just toss it here for now. No, I'll pick it back up. Don't put it down, put it away. Don't put it down, put it away. And if I need to adopt that better in paper piecing because I am always losing my stuff. Okay, let's make sure we line up here and here. Okay. I don't know where those go though. Okay. Ha, I put them away. All right. I'm going to press this seam, but I'm not going to press the other seam. Oh, damn it. I put those away. And we've got one more freaking seam. Where are we at? Oh my God, we're over 2 hours. But you're still hanging with me. Thanks, guys. This is my longest one yet. I didn't plan it. But I got all you guys hanging with me, and we've made it kind of fun. Just when I get off the live, I'm going to unplug the sewing machine, unplug the iron. Right. There's this. And I can't do too much walking in that direction, or I will wake up the dog. That's one of those things that she can't hear shit, she can't see shit, but I can tiptoe my ass through this room, and she's like, "Oh, is somebody here? Oh, how are you?" I'm glad I was able to get my other camera hooked up on my phone. I'm so glad I did that the other day, so it's already preset. I just have to engage. That was probably smart, even though I wasn't able to use it on the day I thought it was. It was the first day of this, actually. I set up a little tripod over on my big cutting table so that I could lay out the border stripe and cut over there. But I realized that's across the room and I can't see the screen here. Oh, what the hell? I'll talk to you. I couldn't see the screen here from way over there. And I don't like not being able to know if somebody has commented and you're waiting for me to answer. So I squeezed over here. I've been talking so much that uh, not that my throat's getting dry. And of course, I'm drinking pop and not water, so that doesn't help. And I have not had enough water today. Yeah, I'm a bit of a speed sower. I haven't because I don't know how loud that is on camera. Okay. There we go. Look at that. I'm putting them away. Oh, shit, I gotta pack those too. Crap, crap, crap. I'm not ready. I put hours into this already, and I am not ready. Like, people didn't come sew at the shop today because they were packing for retreat. I'm thinking, guys, I'm here. I'm not packing for retreat. Well, I have to work tomorrow. Everybody else can get there at 10:30, and I am not gonna get there till 4:30. That was a little off right here. Let's fix that before we go forward. All right, we've got just 3 feet left to go. I'm not. What is that? Okay. I was afraid I was out of bottom. That would suck at this point. Okay, here. Boop a doop. Put it away. Don't put it down. And it's hard to get at this. I'm almost done. Hurry. And you don't want to fuck it up at this point, right? I don't want to fuck it up. I know done is better than perfect, but I don't want to purposely screw something up. Okay, so remember, I'm skipping this press. All right, guys. I'm going to shift to this at least. All right. This kind of sucks. My current setup, anyway. This one. And this one. What you can't see is that I'm on my tiptoes. Because if you know me, I'm a smidge vertically challenged. Okay. I'm going to move this. Try to make it so it doesn't slide and fall when I let go. Okay, ready? Let's see if I can. Oh, you can see most of it, but let's shift here. I'm gonna. Oh, tripped. Here, let me come on the other side of my desk. Look at that. I don't know if I can zoom in by doing this. Nope, I cannot. But there you go. It turned out really nice, didn't it? Just so you can see. That's. Oh, we did timing. She just woke up. That's Watson. That's my old girl Daisy. And this is my trashed. It was better the other day, but all these bins got pulled out because we were looking through scraps for some paper piecing. Hi, Waddy. You're getting old too. Okay, we're gonna shift. And this is my setup. So I'm not that far from the wall. So I can only get in here. And so having an actual ironing board, full ironing board back here would be a bit of an impossibility, I think. Okay, I'm tired. Wow, that was a lot. So 2 hours, 15 minutes. I love you all. Seeing what all everybody's got going here. I haven't missed anything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Subscribe, hit the bell, do all the likes, have all the things so you know when I go live again. The next one should be Monday. Have a good night, Lois. And everybody, thank you. I think it turned out really pretty too. I got one seam and then it goes to the shop to be filtered into being long armed. I just got to figure out what the back is and all that jazz. All right. Good night. And I'll see you next week. Bye.